Stand-up yogi. This is my first video on this channel. Today I'm going to talk about ayahuasca, whether you should or should not do it, how to integrate the experience, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience. So I did it about 100 times, and which is too much. I think it's way too much. You don't need to do it 100 times to get to the point to realize some things that I realized. So I started doing it in Peru when I was 17 or 18 in the Amazon rainforest, because I saw a documentary with Don Agustin Rivas Vasquez, who's a really powerful shaman, and the idea of doing it attracted me big time. So I just went for it. I really said I have to do this. It was just like a feeling that came from deep down inside, like do it. And then I did it. I booked my flight, went to the rainforest in Peru and did it. And it was exactly the right choice at that time, because I overcame several addictions. It really changed my life in a way, and I really started working on myself ever since. And I think that is the way, that is really the best way to approach ayahuasca if you feel like wanting to do it. If really something inside yourself says, do it, go for the experience, because then you're ready for it. If you really have this gut feeling of, oh my god, I have to do this, you really just feel this, you really feel something pulls you in that direction, I think then you can do it, because then you're ready for it. But if someone just tells you, Jesus, you gotta do it, it's awesome, I did it myself, and you totally have to do it, and you don't really feel like doing it, then don't do it. Listen to your inner voice. I think that's important, because it's not always the right time to do ayahuasca. Maybe you're not ready for it, and you really have to listen to your instinct, to your intuition, whether you should do it or not. So yeah, that's an important point I wanted to make. And another thing is, if you then did it, how to integrate the experience, because that's where people have a lot of problems with, and I had them myself, and still sometimes I'm struggling with it, because that's the most important thing, to really integrate the experience, to really live the experience and embody the experience, and bring the knowledge that you gained in the ceremony into your daily life and make it wisdom, right? So how to do that? That's a tough cookie to chew on, and it took me years to figure it out. So what really helps is meditating a lot. Just do something that grounds you into your everyday reality. You really need something that brings you back into your body, into the here and now, because that's where it's all happening. So meditation, sports, eating healthy, yoga, reconnect to your body, reconnect to your senses. That's very, very important. And because if you don't do that, my experience is, I can't speak for everyone, but my experience is, if I don't do that stuff, I just end up being all scatterbrained, being locked in my mind, and that's not the good place to be locked in. I think you don't want to be locked in anywhere. Oh shit, German English. Okay, so that is important to get, that you really have a practice in your daily life that helps you integrate the experiences you made while you were on ayahuasca, and to realize that. So one more thing, if you really consider doing it, take care whom you're doing it with, because nowadays there are so many people who call themselves shamans or like healers, and they have actually no clue what they're talking about. Luckily I went to really good people, and I had experiences of dying. I literally went through the experience of dying, and if you have that experience, you need someone who guides you through that. Because if you're just in Mike's living room, and Mike is like 24 and he just saw some movies about ayahuasca and thinks he's a shaman now, and then you have the experience of going through that and he doesn't know what to fucking do, you might end up pretty fucked up in your mind. Because that's just a really tough one to go through. So you really need professionals. Take care of that. Yeah, these are the points I wanted to make in this video, I guess. I'm not sure whether I got them all. I could talk about this topic for hours. So if you have any questions, if you want to know things about it, just let me know and ask me. Yeah, and one thing that is really important: don't think that ayahuasca will solve your problems for you, because it's not gonna be that way. Like, ayahuasca can show you a list of things you have to work on, but it's not gonna do these things for you. It's still you who has to do it. And it's not that, it's like ayahuasca is like a teacher, and he gives you a list of homework, right? But the homework you gotta do yourself. I mean, of course you can ask people to help you in the process and stuff like that. It's important to connect to people, but basically you are still the one who's doing your homework, and no one else can do that for you. Ayahuasca won't do it for you, your neighbor won't do it for you, you have to do it. And what helps integrating it, I already told you. So go for it if you feel like doing it. If you're not sure, wait. And if you don't feel like doing it, don't do it, because then it obviously is not the right thing. Just listen to your inner voice. And that's all the points I wanted to make in this video finally, and I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, just let me know, ask me, write a message, write a comment, and I'll read it. Bye.